What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I wanted to take a second to say thank you to everyone that is really supportive. I appreciate y'all. I'm still doing my August readings, and I'm going to have to do them really fast because my phone's going to die. So, craptastic phone that I have. I'm on a sign of Cancer. And I just see this, you guys are pretty, there's still a lot of sadness and depression. There's still a lot of, like, this disconnect with your feelings. I feel like you guys are trying to figure out what the fuck is going to make you happy. Like, what is it going to take, you know? I think that someone that you're dealing with doesn't talk about their feelings. Someone kind of acts single when they're not with you. You guys are still in this cycle. There wasn't closure with this, and you're kind of dealing with a narcissist, to be honest. And it's just like you're confused because you've been solid for this person for so long, and this is just like, you don't want to lose them. You put a lot of time into them. You just have all these mixed feelings. It's like you don't necessarily need them. You want them, and you want them to get that. You want them to understand that. It's just like this person is constantly masking how they feel. They're not really saying anything. You know, you've been patient with them, but it's like you're still this level of manipulation and deception. You don't really believe what they tell you. You feel like they're only about themselves, and they're really immature with how they express their feelings. And you feel like it's just causing a lot of chaos for some of you guys. And I feel like some of you guys are confused about a new beginning that might be offered. I think that you guys are just like, all you want is to them to put, like, invest more time into this. Spend time with you. Show and prove that they want to be in your life, instead of just like taking advantage of the fact that you've been there for them. You guys are going to be having some clarity this month, or maybe the person you're dealing with is going to have some clarity. I feel like someone isn't really ready to be the person that you need them to be, as much as you want them to be. I feel like there could be a new beginning with passion, and this desire is always here, but that's not really what you're looking for. You're looking for investment, like investment. 10 of Pentacles, like stability, you know, where's that at? Some of you guys might be taking a leap of faith. You know, there could be an earth sign that comes into your life that out of nowhere just offers a stability because of whatever kind of job that they have. There could be some money coming in. But I feel like this person's energy is just, it's still coming back immature in a way. But I feel like they're trying, you know. Some of you guys are dealing with your soulmate, and your soulmate's the one who's fucking your head up because they might be going through a lot of mental conflict. I think that there was a tower moment, is a tower moment, something fucking poosh, like in the movies, you know. Could be a fight, could be a conversation, could be just something that caused this really big change where you're just like, what happened to me, you know? But then there's this new love here, this new letting old shit go so new things can come back in. I feel like maybe you guys in August are gonna be letting this cycle close. Some of you guys have a fire sign who is coming in hot and heavy, you know, with this little love offer for you. But at the same time, you guys are still kind of worried about other things. Some of you guys might be dealing with a fire sign who is having some health issues. This is something that you just found out. This is something that you know about. But at the same time, I think that this person that you're dealing with hasn't told you. But you're really intuitive. You're like, I know what's up, pimpin', you know. But this is this supportive, you know. you're healing for them, you're nurturing, you're supportive for them no matter what, you know. I feel like there is this investment here. Maybe someone is just working really hard at something. They get to the level of waiting, though, you know. I feel like someone's still not talking about their feelings. They're coming off as manipulative still because they... you just don't feel like they support you. And you're just tired of them, like, making things seem like they aren't when you already know. You could be dealing with a Pisces, but I feel like it's like your intuition is on point. You know what's going on, you know, but you're just kind of sitting back like, okay, yep. You know, this arguments, there's a lot of tension around this, these emotions right now, because I feel like the way someone's thought process is definitely in a place where it's very negative, very narcissistic. And maybe this could be ending because I feel like someone kind of figured out about themselves. Someone figured out what it's going to take for them to get out of this shit, whether it's you or another person. What's it going to take besides going within and seeing everything, seeing things about yourself, seeing about the situation, this other person, and kind of, you know, taking that key and unlocking it to get out of this because you kind of figured it out finally. There's 2 queens here. So is this knowing what we want? Is this going after what we want, knowing we can get it, and then just cutting off the bullshit along with it because you're not taking any more of this, you know? You guys have been through enough, you know, because 3 queens showed up. That shows that this is someone who's been through it all, someone who's conquered it all, someone is carrying all these energies because they've been through a lot of shit, you know. And I feel like you're at this point where you're just like, I want to move forward. Are you going to come with me? There needs to be a plan because I'm tired of carrying this myself, even though you handle it pretty fucking gracefully. I do say so myself. And you know this person is your soulmate. You're tired of this fucking depressive ass feeling. You're tired of there being other people. You're tired of them choosing someone else. It's like you've been sitting there on their shoulder this entire time, but their back's turned to you. Like, they don't even fucking notice, you know? Like, listen, bruh, I'm kind of hurt here too. You know, hello, excuse me, Flo. All lives matter. Like, hello, soulmate. No, okay. This is going to require some patience. This is going to require balance. This is going to require, you know, having the self-control, you know, and to bring this harmony back, because I feel like this person, you know what's up with this third party. You know what's up with this friendship or circle of support that they say they have in their life. But at the same time, maybe this is having someone in your life who could tell you what's going on as well. Someone who kind of, you know, it could be a reader, someone who has really strong intuition, but I feel like someone's still juggling. If you're dealing with the earth sign, still juggling the baby mama. And I feel like you want this emotional fulfillment. I think that it was there at one point, but it's like you're stuck. Because this person makes you really happy. This is where your happiness has always been. Family, marriage, total love and support. This is what it is for you. And I feel like you just want this person to tell you the fucking truth. Tell you the fucking truth. Weigh things out, make things even, you know. Be this, you know, take control of the situation and be this person that you know that they are. That they're capable of being. This this respectable person, this father figure, this structure, this head of household, this, you know, someone you can throw some respect on their name, you know, like, can you be this person now, you know? I think that you're going to be getting a message from, maybe a passionate message from a fire sign, or maybe you're going to be sending them a message. I feel like this person is all about passion when they speak. They're not really speaking in emotions. They're speaking in like Netflix and chill kind of status. But there is definitely love here, and there is going to be some playtime. You know what I'm saying, with this Ace of Wands. Or maybe this is just you kind of having this partnership, this love with two people, but at the same time, this could be a decision that you need to make between a fire sign and, I mean, it could be a fire sign, an earth sign, and a water sign. You're going to have a choice, I think. And you're really fucking confused. And there's a lot of people involved in this situation. But I think you know what you want. And some of you guys are going to make the choice to be single because you're like, fuck y'all. I don't even want none of y'all. You know? Because you are getting attention. Some of you guys might be getting recognized in your job, kind of being, getting a raise, getting a promotion. But it leaves you with this decision that you need to make. It does require a compromise. It does require a decision. And I think that you want to talk about this, but this person's just being self-defensive and cold. Like, do you have a heart in there? Excuse me, Mr. Tin Man, you know, or not? I mean, someone's been enlightened about an earth sign in their life, and I feel like this person is trying to take back control of their life. They're trying to take care of themselves, kind of work on themselves. So it's leaving you in this energy of you got a few options, you got a few directions that you could go, but here you are kind of standing in your power like, bitch, I'm the man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna make this happen. This is a new start. This is abundance. This is being a mother. This is kind of handling your shit. And, you know, whether or not this commitment comes back in, the jury is still out. You know, I feel like someone does things to fit in. Someone, how they were raised affects the way they move. Some of you guys just want somebody to fucking put a ring on it. Like, is it so hard? You know, we've been together for 47 years. Like, what the fuck, you know? And I feel like you're having clarity. Someone is definitely having clarity in the situation, whether it's you or someone else. A wake-up call, you know, about how you want to work with people, what you want to invest your time into, and what the fuck you need to move forward from. And there are some things you need to move forward from. There's going to be clarity. There's going to be a conversation. There is going to be an investment here. Cancer, finally. With emotions, because someone you're dealing with went through a transformation and they want to come back and offer this solid relationship with you and put the fucking time in so you guys can move forward, because there you are, chariot, moving on up. But that also requires you moving away from something else. And I believe it has something to do with, you know, maybe helping people too much, maybe living in this energy of loss and regret and grief, because this has been here for a very long time and you guys need to get away from that. You know, find your happiness in another place, because there's nothing we can do about the things that we've lost. Sometimes there's nothing we can do about the grief, but we can find our happiness in other things in our lives, because we're still here for a reason. There's something that you guys need to pay attention to. There's something that you kind of are, if there's a stall in your life, it's because you need to take a second to look at everything again. You're not seeing something, and it might have something to do with a loan. It might have something to do with, you know, this person who is holding back from you, holding back how they feel. Someone's kind of really definitely holding on to you. But there's also this taking a second to retreat, rest your mind, get some sleep, you know, because I feel like there's definitely a love offer and it's destiny. It's supposed to happen that way. This was supposed to happen this way. This entire story was supposed to happen this way. You know, because I feel like there's going to definitely be some temptation, and I feel like that's that Mercury retrograde bullshit, where they keep throwing all these people back in your life, or there's exes popping up out the woodwork, like, I haven't seen you since 1992, and I don't even like your ass, you know, but there's, like, going to be people thrown at you right now, and it's going to be like, what do you want, you know, because there's stability and a leap of faith being taken into this stability. And for some of you, it's something all completely brand new with an earth sign. Something that you haven't done before. Something that you haven't had before, even though you wanted it for a very long time with this person, for some of you. And I feel like some of you guys are dealing with a soulmate who is very out there with their emotions, their thoughts. They're stuck in their head. It has something to do with staying or going, you know, talking about how they feel, admitting their feelings. There's a level of heartbreak here, because I feel like someone's going to be left out. There's no way around it. you guys are confused, or this person's really confused that you're dealing with. They're really confused about what they want, even though they're trying to ground themselves. They need to release something. So if you're dealing with someone, if you're cross-watching, you guys need to release something, and that's going to help you become grounded and stand in your power. I think you guys have waited a very long time for someone to get their shit together, and you're going to be having clarity, or they are. Some of you guys just need to, or this other person needs to defend themselves. Something with defending yourself and kind of being okay with being on your own and doing what you want to do until things kind of come back the way that they need to be. Not really settling for no one's bullshit, and like getting out of this mental state that you've been in or whatever, because yeah, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Getting out of your head and these thoughts that you just keep repeating. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. You guys are probably dealing with someone who wants you to, you always have to make the effort with this person. Like, they don't ever make the first move. It's because they're really codependent. They're still codependent. You need to pay attention to the red flags, because this is still here. It's pretty relevant in this situation with somebody where they like can't be without anyone. Like, they have to be with someone. And it's like, I don't want to say it's a waste of time, but it's not really going to change from what it was before. Some of you guys are dealing with a past life relationship, and I feel like there's religious factors that are a factor in someone's love life here, and I feel like someone wants to be engaged, and I feel like there's a reconciliation here for some of you guys, and they want you to know that you're loved. They want you to know that you love them, but you need to let go of these control issues, because allow the situation to unfold naturally, because you can't do shit about divine timing, and letting it go into the universe and happen the way that it's supposed to is all you can do sometimes, because for one, people have free will, and for two, you can't do shit about it. If it's meant to be, it'll be, and you're going to be having a lot of clarity about that, and hopefully getting out of your head, you know, realizing you can get whatever it is that you want. You know, you're self-sufficient. You are completely honest with yourself. And I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is going to be turning in your favor this month. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And then you have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Stay positive with these prayers, affirmations, and visualizations. And make sure it's not all just about passion either. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. Good night.